So for today's task, you're going to be doing packet page 5, number 3. So just a couple things about that question. So suppose you know the value of an automobile is decreasing at the same percentage rate each year. So if it's a percentage rate, we know it should be an exponential function. May 1st, 95, the car was this value. May 1st, 96 is this value. So you should be able to use your successive ratios to find the function. So you'll be doing your work on a separate paper and sending it to me. So question 1, you should be writing me what that function is. What's the equation for that? Now, within that equation, remember you have to tell what x and y represent. So then number 2 on your paper that you send to me should be what will be the value of the car on May 1st, 2000. Number 3 on the separate sheet of paper you send me, in what year will the value of the car be 8,000? Okay, again, you got to do this on a separate sheet of paper. There won't be enough room to do it on there, and you don't have the hard copy of the packet anyway. And then question 4, estimate the rate of change, the rate at the value of the car is decreasing. So this is asking for the rate of change. The word that should pop in our head when we see rate of change is slope. So it's been a little while since we've done one of those, so we're just going to look at a random example of doing that. Let's say we had this equation where x is years and y is frogs. So we would want to find the average rate of change at 3 years. So for those, we always use the value we want. So we're going to do 3, and then we do 0.01 later. So 3.01. So next we've got to get the y values. So the y values for that are just coming from subbing into the equation. So if I sub 3 into the equation, it's actually something that terminates. So we get 84.375. Now if it went on forever, I would put like a dot, dot, dot and keep it out in my calculator. And then for the other one, we get 84.132 dot, dot, dot. Okay, it is important if it keeps going to keep it all the way out in your calculator. So now we'll just do our slope. So we'll do the 84.132 dot, dot, dot. Again, when I put that in my calculator, I'm going to go up and select the entire thing. 84.375 over, I got to be consistent, so I'll start with the x that matches with the y I started with. And then we'll just punch that in our calculator. And for this one, it doesn't say where to round to. Let's keep it out to the nearest hundredth when you go to do the rate. So like on this particular one, when I put it in the calculator, you get negative 24.24 to the nearest hundredth. Now we need units on this. A rate is always something per something. Like when you drive, your rate is miles per hour. And it's always whatever the y units are, because they're on top, per the x units. So in this case, we would have frogs per year. Okay, so you'll do a thing similar like that for the question 4 part. Again, do these all on a separate sheet of paper. Take a picture, either email it to me or upload it right on Schoology.